Well, good Tuesday morning. Welcome back. All right, we have Cancer Pathways here with us this morning, talking a little bit about an upcoming day that's very special and how you can join with them. This morning we have Krista Wilson. Krista, I know you're the Executive Director of Cancer Pathways Midwest, and Amber Ellis. Thanks so much for joining us as well.
Good morning.
Good morning. So talk to us a little bit about what is coming up this weekend.
So it's our annual Tri-State Cancer Survivor Day, and it's for cancer survivors all throughout the Tri-State to come and just put cancer on the shelf for a moment and enjoy the day with their friends and family. It's all free of charge. And the most important focus of this day is for them to do the Trail of Hope. It's a walk where we line them up chronologically from the time of their survivorship. And that way it's just a really powerful visual for them to see where they were, where they are now, and there's hope in survivorship.
Wow. And that could be months or years even?
Yes, all the way from one day, and we have survivors that are all the way up into like 40, 50 years survivorship.
Oh, I cannot.
Very powerful.
I know they normally, I've seen that before at breast cancer walks, and
yes.
It's very emotional, very emotional.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about the origami I know that you have here with you, Amber.
Yeah, so we've started a tradition of having a community art project. And so this year we really took inspiration from the Japanese art form Senbasuru. And what that means is that by folding 1,000 paper cranes, you're able to have a wish granted. And so, you know, we all, as a community, our shared wish is for there to be a cure for cancer, because we would love to not have to add any more names to the Trail of Hope and to be all really huge numbers. So at Survivor Day, we're going to be working together to fold paper cranes, and our goal is to make 1,000, and then we'll be distributing them across the community. People can take them home as that visual representation that we all share, that we're just hoping for a cure for cancer.
And I know this is the 6th year that you guys have been doing this. What has it been like over the last few years as far as turnout? Because I know a lot of families, a lot of people are impacted by several forms of cancer. So, I mean, what has it been like over the last years, and what do you hope for this year?
The years past have been very well attended. This year, we hope it's the same. We've moved our venue from Boy Scout iCamp to the National Guard Armory. And the reason why we did that is it's easier access for those people who are attending. And we have an indoor-outdoor venue. So if we have extreme weather, no more holding the tents down. We can go inside and do it that way. So hopefully we'll have as good of attendance as we always have. Lots of activities with the YMCA Archery, SEMO, Wesselman Woods. Teddy the Pig will be there. I know everyone's a big fan of Teddy.
He's a former hometown hero of ours, too.
I know.
So that's awesome. And that's the National Guard Armory. That's right off the Lloyd Expressway for folks that might not know at home, off the Lloyd. So, I mean, do you want to ask yours?
I do. I have a question. I heard there's going to be some really special food coming at this event. Can you tell me about that?
There is Jim Johnson, world-renowned pitmaster. Will be doing his famous pulled pork and some sides. So come on over. If you haven't registered yet, you can go to our website at cancerpathwaysmidwest.org and register for your friends and family members also, and it's all free of charge, and enjoy some of that pulled pork.
So sounds delicious. And I kind of want to touch on Survivor Day. Now, this is for anybody who has survived any form of cancer. Is that correct?
Correct.
And so is this also open to their families as well?
Yes, friends and families can attend as well.
So now, do people need to sign up, or how can they go about, maybe if they're watching at home saying, I'd like to come out, bring my family out to celebrate?
They can call the office, or they can go on our website to our event page and register there.
And I do like the fact that you guys have this, because you kind of emphasized how it replaces appointments and scans and, treatments. And I mean, for people that might not be aware of what folks who battle with cancer do, I mean, this is an ongoing thing, a lot of appointments and stuff like that.
Yeah, so a lot of times when people are diagnosed with cancer, your friends or your family members, you can visualize like them losing their hair or the chemo bag on the IV pole. But what you don't see is everything that's going on mentally and emotionally. And that's kind of where we come in as Cancer Pathways. We help them to navigate that mental and emotional impact of cancer. And so this is a day where they can just come out. It's a casual day and just hang out, have some great food, meet one another, connect with others that just understand what they're going through, and kind of put those doctor's appointments on the shelf, and not have to worry about hopefully side effects and treatments for that day, and just have fun.
Can you talk to me a little bit more about what Cancer Pathways does here? I know you mentioned the emotional and mental impact, but for folks that might not live necessarily in Evansville, what resources do you guys offer outside of this?
We pretty much do individualized services for each family and their family members. Amber is one of our licensed mental health counselors and art therapists. So not only do they provide counseling, art therapy, we collaborate with community partners like Wesselman Woods, where we do art therapy in nature. We partner with U of E and provide music therapy, but there's also a lot of resources that we can provide them in education through medical professionals here in the tri-state. We have a commercial kitchen where we provide cooking demos so that they can learn about nutrition during and after treatments. Anything that family could possibly have to think about during a cancer diagnosis or survivorship. Even if they've lost a loved one due to cancer, we can provide that counseling, those resources.
A lot of beneficial things.
Yes.
And I think, when someone's going through cancer, it's very isolating. It's hard to connect with other people.
Yes.
And so what we really offer is a chance to connect with people that understand what you're going through or have been there and can provide genuine feedback. But it's also a way to kind of normalize this experience, and so people don't feel like they're by themselves, and they can see themselves as more than their cancer diagnosis and feel like themselves again.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Krista and Amber, for coming out. Again, we do want to recap the 6th annual Tri-State Cancer Survivor Day celebration. That is Sunday, June 4th from 1 to 3. That'll be at the National Guard Armory. And give us the website one more time for people to sign up.
It's cancerpathwaysmidwest.org.
Wonderful. Now, when is the deadline to sign up?
I would say right the day before. I mean, we're pretty set on food and head count. So
So Sunday, June 4th, and hopefully it'll be nice weather for that. We'll send it over to meteorologist Griffin Glasscock as she's tracking the latest